Some people wait for leadership roles. Some people lead long before they are given to them.
The growth, the outcomes, the results, and the trust that I gained made me who I am.
How much of an impact did AI had to you as a business analyst?
AI made my life easy. It's more like a superpower that I have. I try my best to not to be a schedule killer. One small change is never small.
Some people wait for leadership roles. Some people lead long before they are given to them. So, today's story is about responsibility, ownership, and turning opportunities into positive impact. Pavani, how are you doing?
I'm doing great.
So, great. Define great according to you.
I would say great does not mean it's all about unicorns and puppies. So I had my own stressful moments. I was doubting myself whether I can handle this, whether it's the right path. But the growth, the outcomes, the results, and the trust that I gained made me who I am. So for me, great is about challenging yourself and growing through challenges.
Okay, people at Codimite know who Pavani is. But let's tell who Pavani is according to you.
Okay. So I'm a senior business analyst here
Okay.
at Codimite. I would say team is my superpower. People are my superpower. I love connecting with people. I love supporting them. I love driving them towards a common goal and bringing out their best effort in life.
Okay, a business analyst. Business analyst, a common notion among people is that business analysis is all about gathering requirements and putting it to documents and giving it to the software engineer. Is that the thing, or would you define it differently?
I mean, it's quite funny because when I was starting as an intern BA, I thought the same. I was thinking, okay, getting the requirements from the customer and giving it to the developer and getting things done. That's it. But in reality, there are so much more than that. It's about business strategy. It's about product thinking, the ownership, the responsibility, the team management, and there are so many dynamics, power dynamics as well. So yeah, it's not just about getting the requirements. It's just a small aspect of the role, I would say.
Okay, so as a business analyst, you have to deal with two parties, mainly the client and you have your tech team. Okay, so in your tech team, there are so many different personalities. I myself is a software engineer, so I know like how most of engineers behave. So how do you deal with your whole entire team?
I would say emotional intelligence acts a crucial role there. And also, I would advise to make things easier and keep it simple. Don't make it like complex. So in that case, I would say understand the dynamics, understand the person, understand what they want, understand the expectations and deliver it. So that's just a easy thing I would say. Yeah.
Okay, so just like I told you earlier, there are two parties, and as I see it, you are the person who bridges the gap between those two people. Software engineers or other tech people understands it straightforward, just like ones and zeros. But for the clients, it's all about seeing their requirement coming to life. So how do you bridge that gap?
Yeah, when it comes to developers, I would say, yeah, there could be technical terms that I use. There could be certain jargons that I use. Yes, it's there. But when it comes to customers, I mostly use presentations, visuals. I would say that makes things easier for me to deliver and also to understand to them as well. So yeah, that's my go-to.
Okay, so you told that you're a senior business analyst and also a leader. So explain that statement to me.
Yeah, actually, that's something I really appreciate about Codimite because back in June 2024, I started as an intern BA here at Codimite, and less than 2 years, I became a senior business analyst, not by accident. Okay, so it was all about learning the growth, ownership, responsibility, accountability. So there were certain things I was struggling, but anyway, I was able to challenge myself and grow towards it, grow through it. So yeah.
Okay, so around 2023, the narrative or the stream changed its ways in the tech world. Of course, you might know what I'm going to talk about. It's AI, LLM, artificial intelligence. So, how much of an impact did AI had to you as a business analyst? Did it make it harder to adapt, or did it make your life easier?
Yeah, back in when I was like starting also, yeah, I was there. Definitely and obviously, AI made my life easier. AI makes my workflows, day-to-day tasks easier. It's more like a superpower that I have, and I always use that. It's always in my system. Yeah, it was not hard though. It was not hard to adapt, I guess, with the generation that I'm coming in. So yeah, I mean, I always use AI, and I would say it's all about not just using AI. It's all about how intelligently you use AI.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, in short terms, it would be using it mindfully, right? Okay, great. So, in less than 2 years, you became a senior business analyst, right? So, did AI play a role in that, or I would rephrase it like this? So, about if that were to happen 2 years ago, where AI wasn't much more common in the landscape, would that have been any different?
Um, yeah, up to some extent, yes. Because traditionally it was all about, getting the requirements, just talking with the customer, and there were like a traditional way of the business analyst. But after AI came, there were certain things change. Let's say product thinking, visualization, delivering that to the customer. So all the workflows has been changed. There were like so many dynamics that has been changing with AI. So yes, there was a change. There was a support. I mean, AI is commonly a support factor that I have right now.
Okay, with AI, one thing I could say is everything has become much more faster. Deliveries are faster, and the phase of customers asking for requirements has become much faster. So, how do you deal with that? It is kind of like a playing field that you have to adapt to. So, how did you face that?
It is hard because like you wake up in the morning and you have like thousands of updates, thousands of news related to AI. So it is hard, but I always catch up on the news and those changes and everything. And I would say as a PM or as a BA, I always advise my team to have that speed, have that adaptability to AI to deliver faster and to deliver a quality product as well.
Okay, looking back to the younger version of yourself, what advice would you give?
Um, I would say keep going because when I was a child, I wanted to be a pilot. I think that made certain things, that made me drive towards leadership, towards ownership and accountability. So simply, I would say, keep going. You're on the right path.
Okay, great. So, Pavani, we are going to move into my favorite segment of the program, the rapid fire section. Okay, first question, Jira or Excel?
Command line.
Okay, Scrum or Kanban?
Kanban.
User stories or use cases?
I'm a really chick person, so use cases.
Daily stand-ups, are those crucial alignments or schedule fillers?
I try my best to not to be a schedule killer, so I'm going to go with crucial alignment.
If the BA role came with a warning sign, what would it be?
All right. One small change is never small.
Okay, great. So, thank you, Pavani. Thank you for joining with us and giving your honest takes on business analysis and AI.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, with that, we are going to wrap up this edition of Coffee Talk. We'll see you on the next edition of Coffee Talk.